Welcome!
Good morning! Welcome to July and our presentation on ruby, which we're super excited about. Ruby's my favorite gemstone. I actually love them all, but I have a special spot in my heart for ruby because it's my birthstone, and it's been celebrated on several special occasions.
So you may remember our catalog from a couple years ago. It was our, actually 3 years ago now, it was our 40th anniversary. We had a big Ruby Jubilee party because ruby is the stone for 40th anniversaries and also 15.
So whether it's your anniversary, your birthday, or you just love ruby, and you know, so we celebrated, you know, it was just a few years ago on my 15th birthday that I got it.
So this was our cover for our catalog, and you can see Deja is decked out in rubies, and she was loving it since it's her favorite stone. And she wrote this awesome little story about it, which I'll let you tell the viewers a little bit about how much you love ruby.
About how much I love rubies. So, all right, I'm going to read this first paragraph because Bria said I had to.
She's embarrassed. She doesn't want to read it.
I don't want to read it. It says, I was born on a hot July afternoon, crowned a Leo with a ruby heart. I love my birthstone ruby. It's natural red corundum, and just to interject here, sapphire and ruby are both the same chemical composition. They're both corundum. Ruby is, when it's red, it has been named ruby, and it's chromium that's in the stone that causes the red color. Ruby is a Latin word. It means red, basically, and in Sanskrit, also called Ratnaraj. I'm cheating a little bit here. It's the king of precious stones. All right, back to my reading. Ruby is a fiery, rare, passionate, true, and honest. It is the symbol of love. Ruby is certainly my symbol, and its significance has followed me throughout my life. So when I turned 16, my mother took the ruby ring off of her finger and gave it to me, and my daughter, when she turned 16, I gave that same ruby ring to her. And it was really special. There's a backstory to it, which I'll tell very quickly. I'll give you the longer version if you know you're here or visiting. But she was robbed. Her store was robbed, and it was very small then. And they took absolutely everything she owned. Luckily, the week prior, she put the down payment on the house that she lived in until the day she passed. So she was left with one tube of coins, and she rebuilt her entire business and her life and took care of my brother and I on that. So it was really special because one of the few things she had left was her ruby ring, and she gave it to me. So it's really special. And then when I turned 40, oh wait, no, that couldn't have been me. When I turned 40, I also received from my husband a beautiful heart-shaped ruby that I absolutely love. So I love rubies.
Yeah, I love rubies too. They're not even my birthstone. They're Deja's birthstone, so that's I'm sure part of the reason you love them. But I just love the beautiful, rich red color. It's so gorgeous. So we will show you some rubies today, yes, while we are also telling you a little bit more about the lore and the history and everything. So Deja has some beauties on her hand.
So I'm going to try to do this. Bria will probably move my hand so you can see it better.
That's pretty good. Deja's getting better.
I'm getting better at this. Look at me. Ruby is one of the rarest gemstones. Also can be one of the most expensive because to find ruby in a pure, bright red is very difficult. We think our rubies here are, well, we don't think, we know, because that's how we choose them. They're often found in Burma, Madagascar, Mozambique. They're actually found all over the world, but most of our rubies here are generally Burmese or often from Madagascar too, if you want it like a little bit of a darker red. Rubies are generally not, they're generally a little bit sleepy, so to find them brighter is more difficult, and so that's what we're always looking for. I have a gorgeous stone here. This stone weighs 2.5 carats, 2.53 carat. It's a beautiful example.
Let's show it in the
yeah,
case first.
how can we?
Let me see if we can see it this way.
Can you see it? Yeah, it's really pretty.
You can see just how fiery that is.
And that's behind.
So beautiful. That's behind glass.
Glass that's probably not clean. Oh, thank you, Olivia. I am wearing here a Cabochon cut ruby which is gorgeous, surrounded by white diamonds. And it's on a necklace also with black diamonds.
I
So
really
it's a
love the
really
color
good piece.
combination. It's just
This
very
piece,
striking.
it literally just came in yesterday. In fact, we had a lot of jewels come in yesterday that you need to come by and see. And I'm also wearing a beautiful, one of my favorite pairs of earrings. Long, dangly pair of earrings, which we had, and then I commissioned the designer to make them again so I could wear them. I adore them.
I've got on some ruby beads, and I love these. They're really smooth and soft to the touch. I've got one double layer strand and then a single layer strand. And some of my favorite little, these are kind of like ruby disco balls. I love these earrings. They're just, it's black and silver and then ruby, so they really, really stand out.
And they're all around on every side, so even when you see them from the back,
From the back, from the
they're
side,
absolutely gorgeous.
rubies everywhere.
Another nice thing about ruby is, and go ahead and show more, that ruby is 9 on the Mohs hardness scale. So diamonds are 10. They are the hardest stone, but only second to corundum. And corundum is both sapphires and rubies. So they're very durable. So they make a lovely stone to wear as a ring or pendant or anything. But I'm going to show you some more rings that I'm wearing. Can you see those?
Those are gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I love
They all have exceptionally gorgeous rubies. The ring on my middle finger by Omi is an eternity band, so the rubies go all the way around, and they're absolutely perfectly matched.
Got a few more ruby rings here. A beautiful cabochon, eternity stacker, and another cabochon. Yeah, I showed them all on the pillow, but we should show them separately so they can
these
see it's
are-
actually 3 different bracelets here.
Amazing. So this bangle here is phenomenal. The rubies match perfectly. It's an 18 karat yellow gold, and we have them in other stones, so you can stack them together, wear it alone, next to a watch, or with your diamonds, probably you'd like. That's a
gorgeous.
beautiful piece. And then here, let me show that one. I'm going to open this one
I
up.
love this one. It's very unusual. It has really baguettes. These here are all baguettes, and then you have cabochons on the side. Really, really pretty.
Yes. And then this new beauty is phenomenal.
That is one of my
Perfectly
favorites.
matched. I've never seen a bracelet like this. Perfectly matched marquee cut rubies in 18 karat gold with diamonds. And you have to feel this bracelet. It is solid, feels amazing, and moves really, really well. That's the back. That's the back. See how beautiful it is. So you have to come and try this on and just feel this bracelet, the weight and how smoothly it moves. It's fabulous.
There's a few more rings. Some 3 stones. I love. You could just see all of the rubies we have are very bright, very fiery, gorgeous, gorgeous rubies.
And this ring right here is so cool because here it is from the top as a 3 stone, and then you turn it to the side.
Diamonds
There's
all over.
diamond, little diamond beads in the crowns, the base of each ruby. It's a beautiful ring.
And I'm going to read a little bit about the lore in my handy lore book here. You can keep showing things. I showed that one, but it's so pretty you should show it again.
Look at
And
this,
then we show the earrings too while I read this.
phenomenal.
So a little bit about ruby lore. So ruby has been sought after since ancient times. I actually couldn't even find when ruby was found because it's been so long. Like, it's been written about by every culture and everything. So one of the lores that I thought was really cool is that it was believed that the glowing hue of ruby suggested the idea of an inextinguishable flame burning inside the stone. That's super cool. And also, there was another really interesting thing about the beliefs. People really believed that ruby was, as we said, it meant the king of precious stones. So it was like top tier gemstone. And it says, the fortunate owner of brilliant ruby is assured that he will live in peace and concord with all men, that neither his land nor his rank will be taken from him, and that he will be preserved from all perils. The stone would also guard his house, his fruit trees, and his vineyards
Are you
from
Becky's
injury
friend?
by tempest. So
Lindsay, that's Becky's
really
friend?
it's a busy Saturday morning already here.
Oh my gosh. And then a gorgeous, I love this cross, handmade, hand engraved in England with rubies.
Back a little bit.
Back there.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, see the rubies on the corners? It's gorgeous. I love
And
that
then Which is really nice because when you reverse it, it's just high polished gold. It's reflecting things now.
And let's show some of these loose stones you have here. Oh, you have
yes.
the earrings too.
Earrings, a few earrings. The crowns are adorable in white gold. And then beautiful little dangles.
These are some of my favorites. These are just super, super long dangles with 3 little rubies at the bottom. They're really pretty on. And let's see, I'll show these. We're going to try not to drop the rubies as we show them to you. So Deja knows a little bit about these stones, right?
Yes. So these stones here, they range from the one on, it's different. The one from this side, I know your rights and lefts are backwards in the camera.
It's flipped on the camera.
They range from a carat 61 all the way up to this one is a 2.07 carat. So basically you have, you know, period in 2/3 up to 2 carats. And they range in color from, I think there's one there that's red but it has a slight pink to it, to this one here, which has a very kind of pure bright red. And then some of the deeper reds that some of our gals prefer as well. And these are all in oval and cushion cuts, brought in for a particular client who is going to be celebrating with a ruby for herself, which is fabulous.
Here too.
Yes. And then this one, can I just
Let's
show it
get
like
these.
that?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a little cabochon cut. Really pretty, very glowy, this one.
It looks like just a little ruby egg. Gorgeous.
And then, oh, this is a gorgeous stone, but you know what? It's not going to show as well through the glass, but it's a gorgeous, super bright, very red cushion cut ruby.
And this one is 1.72 carats. That's a pretty stone.
And then we have, that's a fun little piece that just came in. This is actually a gold overlay on sterling silver with cabochon, kind of cabochon bead cut rubies here, which is really nice. So we have things here that range from, this is probably going to range from about $600 up to many tens of thousands, if not more. So we have a really wide range of rubies, because I love them.
Well, we hope that you join us today or anytime this month. Come look at the beautiful, beautiful July birthstone ruby. Share this video with all of your ruby born or your July born friends, or just anyone who loves ruby or red, because red is, you know, ruby is the perfect red gemstone. It's just so bright, so gorgeous. Did
There
we
is
show this
no
one?
other.
I want to make sure to
I
show
think we
this.
did. I
This is
think we did.
gorgeous.
So pretty. Yes. So I love red. It's funny, I don't wear a lot of red, but I love wearing rubies as my red, well, probably more than just accents. So thank you for joining us this morning. Come visit us.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.